Welcome to the beginning of a new era with live under-18s football here on MUTV. Pogba! From one derby match to another, fresh from the draw against Liverpool last week, United have crossed Manchester to take on City as Kieran McKenna's lads look to step up their under-18 title challenge. And the coach has to switch things around a little from that 2-2 draw last Friday night. There are 4 changes in personnel in all. One comes in goal, where Theo Richardson starts in place of the injured Max Johnston, and the 3 playing substitutes from the Liverpool match all start after a spell out with knocks, namely Angel Gomez, Zach Durnley and Aidan Barlow, who has 6 goals in his last 3 games. Injuries mean that Ethan Hamilton switches to left back from midfield and Callum Whelan drops into the centre back role. This is City's first game in the final phase of the league season. They've taken 4 points out of the 2 games against United so far in this campaign and include 2 of the goal scorers from those matches in Luke Bolton and joint leading marksman Phil Foden. Coach Lee Carsley calls upon last season's top scorer Lucas Nemecha to lead the line. He bagged a hat-trick in the 6-0 hammering of Stoke in the Youth Cup last time out. And Colin Rossler, son of City legend Uwe, is on the bench. No surprise to see some interested observers here today because both United and City have scored 18 goals in their last 6 league games. So the defences may well be severely tested here this morning. Here's Buffon. Snappy start to this game in terms of passing and possession from both sides. Here's Tanner. Poveda trying to keep him quiet. Back here with Aidan Barlow. Buffon again. Trying to pull the strings around the Manchester City penalty area. Looking to poke it through there as well. And then down he goes. And that will be a free kick to Manchester United. Buffon, who's been up with the reserves of late, using some of that experience this morning to try and amble his way through the Manchester City back line. Just caught here. No surprise to see the likes of Gomez and Barlow very interested in this kind of set piece. Everything Aidan Barlow hits goes in at the moment. And Angel Gomez still leads the goal-scoring charts with 11 strikes for the season. It is Gomez. In the end, it was straight at the wall, which didn't really have to move to keep it out. Tanner invites Indy Boonen into the penalty area. Nice little run. Body's in the way from a City point of view. It's Buffon who hits it. And it's well gathered by Ado Muric. Swiss youngster in the Manchester City goal today. Well tested there by Buffon. Boonen certainly had City on the back foot. Dug out by Gomez. Well struck here by Buffon, but Muric would have been disappointed to have let that in. Typical Manchester day, really, weather-wise for these 2 sides today. A little bit blustery, plenty of rain tumbling from the skies. Here's Barlow. Both sides love a zippy surface though, so the conditions suit both United and City. Barlow playing it through. It was Boonen who was caught. Bit of a derby challenge maybe. He'll pick himself up and that will motivate him to try and twist and turn his way through these City midfield lines. Buffon to Hamilton, who was a regular at left back last season before getting injured. Not so much this season, more of the defensive midfield shield. He's come up with some terrific strikes of late, as has Gomez, who's trying to tiptoe his way through, and he curls one in. And Manchester United strike first in the derby. No surprise, it's the leading marksman who does it for them too. Angel Gomez back in the team after injury. Manages to find a way to break Manchester City down. Picked it up here and there didn't seem to be too much on, but City stood off him a bit and he made the most of the opportunity. Ball was always curling towards the goalkeeper as well, so maybe Angel Gomez expected it to be saved, but it wasn't. And that's the best start to the game that United could have hoped for. Kieran McKenna's side lead by a goal to nil. Tanner's header for Boonen. Right, keep the ball with him to go past Tyreek Wilson. Delibasheru, who was impressive in the game back at the Aon training complex earlier this campaign. Strong in that midfield area. Wilson takes it on and gets it back. Riding the challenges here. And it was a good recovery in the end from Tyrell Warren. Well, I thought so, but clearly the referee didn't. He's given a corner here to Manchester City. Warren certainly missed his first tackle here. And then he recovered well, it seemed, to, kick the ball out off Nemecha. City get the set piece, though. And it comes from Foden, and it's attacked well. Richardson kept it out, and then the post helped. Joe Coveney it was following it up. Corner had plenty of pace on it, which was used to good effect by Francis with the header. And United just about survive.
With it over the lens as such, not directly in front.
Manchester City only lost once all season in their 27 games in all competitions. That was once they'd already won the Northern League. So Lee Carsley will be pleased with that kind of form, but he knows that his side need to recover from a losing position here. Only generally concede one goal in a league game on average. United have one in the bag already and are looking to build on it. But here's City attacking with Nemecha, who's through on goal and generally makes no mistake when that is the case. Last season's top scorer with 25 goals gets his 9th of this campaign. Well worked in the end between Nemecha and Foden, and Manchester City fans at this level would always say they back him in this kind of position. And the United lead lasted just 6 minutes. Here's Tanner, trying to get in behind Luke Bolton. One of a number of really good tussles in this first half. Delibasheru looking to take on Eddie Barlow. Tyrell Warren comes across as well. It's a neat little pass to find Poveda. In the end, it was Callum Whelan who got in the way. It's been so important for United in the midfield area this season, stepping back today into that back line and doing whatever he can to keep City quiet. He's done so there at the expense of a corner. Coveney again forward, so is Francis. It's in towards Coveney, who rattles the bar. And then Luke Bolton can't follow it up with any quality. Well, they have looked really dangerous from corners. They've hit the woodwork twice now from this kind of set-piece situation. And on both occasions, it's been Coveney. Gomez. Just drifting from one side to another during the course of this first half. Starting the match centrally, but always happy to roam. Here's Barlow. In towards Gomez. Brought it down neatly. Door was just closed in his face a little bit, but he still has Barlow in support. Back to Hamilton, and that's the whistle for half-time. Honours even at the break. Plenty to admire from both sides in that first half. United taking the lead thanks to the cool, calm finish from Angel Gomez. City hitting back through Lucas Nemecha. The Blues have hit the woodwork twice, but at the break, the scoreline is City 1, United 1.